man, Grand Hustle's more like a family. You know what I'm saying? The roster, we're gonna always have a very, 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 a laundry list of artists, but they have to make themselves a priority. You know, we got people right now that's on the label, but even though you own the label, just 'cause you own the label don't mean that you own the calendar. You know what I'm saying? You have to make yourself a priority. You have to get out there and do the legwork, man, and the moving and shaking and the shuffling and the hustling and bustling out there, man, you know, to create a demand for your product.
Because that's the way the boss did.
Absolutely. If you don't create a demand, then I have nothing to supply.
Now,
You know what I'm saying? B.O.B. was on the roster for a long time, for a minute. You know, but until, and it seems that, you know, while I was during my hiatus, you know what I'm saying, he took advantage of that time to create that demand for himself. And he then moved up in the rankings instantly. And, you know, surpassed people who he had been, you know, on that label and at a position up under, waiting behind. You know what I'm saying? And just boom, you know, moved himself up to the front of the line, and that's the way it must be done. You just do better, and you just create opportunities to diversify your portfolio in areas that you have not yet entered. You know,
that's great enunciation for open ball.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, we have the Grand Hustle Sports Agency, sports management that we, you know, we working on right now. We have a few key players and a few, you know, relationships that we are building upon, but we haven't had that breakout talent just as of yet, you know, and we haven't been solidified in that world as of yet, but we're working diligently. So, you know, a few, you know, months to years to come, you know, you may be hearing more about us in that world on the horizon. You know, and you get into areas that you haven't yet entered, and then you maximize and perfect your position in the areas that you have already entered. So for me, with music right now, it's about, man, just, you know, speaking because I have something to say, not just making an album to put out but before the fourth quarter. You know, I mean, I really, you know, every time I step in the booth, every time I, you know, do a project, I'm doing it because I want to present my best sense of artistry. You know what I'm saying? I want to artistically give you my best.
Hard, I'm a ball on the squares. I floated $250,000 cars everywhere.